guys, so today's video is a quick little DIY that I've wanted to make for quite a while now, and I finally have all the supplies and everything I need so I can film it today. I'm really excited. And what we're going to be making today is that really cool sequin tiger hoodie that Taylor Swift wore in the bank vault scene in the Look What You Made Me Do video. Now the actual hoodie is a $2,300 Gucci sweater. And I don't want to spend $2,000 on anything, much less a hoodie. I say it like I have a choice. I can't afford $2,300 worth of a hoodie. So what I decided to do instead was order a hoodie, a black hoodie, order some sequin patches, and just glue it on. So that's it. So I'm going to show you what I ordered, and we're going to put it together. I'm really excited. So here's a little overview of everything you need for this project. I will just walk through it together. I'll link everything down in the description as well if you guys want to make this as well. First off, we have this plain black hoodie. It's super simple. I'll link it below, and the size I ordered was medium. It's a men's hoodie. I honestly wanted it to be a little bit bigger than it ended up being. It's going to fit me like a normal hoodie. I wanted it to be kind of baggy like the Gucci sweater is originally, but you know what? It is actually completely fine. It being a little smaller probably makes it a little more wearable. And the Gucci one does not have a pocket, but this does, and we might keep it on, we might take it off. I'm not sure, so we're gonna find out together. And I also really wanted the black cord here, like the original one. So that was my requirements. I found this for $14 on Amazon. I'll link it below. And then we have some E600 glue, just really simple, easy glue, $4 at Michael's. Pair of scissors. And then we have all the fun sequin patches, which were really fun to buy. I had some issues with the Blind for Love ones at the bottom here because I initially ordered them from Etsy, and it's just a little bit too small. It looks great, but, you know, just a little bit too small. So if I ever do a mini version or another project, I have that, I guess, but we're not using it now. So then I ended up finding these on eBay, so that's fine. They're exactly the right size that I wanted. And then these two I got on Etsy. These are all the same exact patch, so that's why I have the scissors, so I can trim them a little bit, maybe if I feel like it, not sure yet. And then this tiger patch, which was really cheap. I think each of these were about $1, and I think this was just under $5, I think. So the reason I ordered 8 different patches here is because there are 4 little clusters of flower on the front around the tiger, and then there are some going up the sides of the hood here. So what I'm going to do first is just kind of lay this out, see what I like, and then start gluing. It's really just that simple. So let's just get started. All right, so the tiger goes in the middle. That's a given. And then there are little 2 clusters of flowers around each side. We have that going. I might cut these green parts off, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want to ruin the patches. And then we have 4 more, so we can glue 2 on either side of the hood. Little nervous about how that's going to work, but we'll get to that later. And then the last thing to figure out here is these letter patches, these words, Blind for Love, which are in the wrong order. So we have them here. They just go along the bottom, and the original sweater does not have this pocket, but I kind of want to keep it because I like having a pocket in my sweaters. So you know what? I think I might just leave it because where the pocket starts it's just the right amount of space. I think I can get away with not cutting it off. I don't really want to do that. So let's just do that. How does this look? Okay, that looks good. I'm a fan of that. I'm going to glue it on and check back in with you. All right, guys, I have finished gluing, and I have some lessons that I've learned, which I will pass off on to you. One is when you're gluing with the E600 glue, first off, You need something like the top of a shoebox under it just in case it bleeds through a little bit. What I ended up doing was putting this between, like in the sweater, and then using that to press down once I glued the patches on, just to give it a little bit of a surface, so when I pressed down, the glue would spread a little evenly, if that makes sense. And another lesson I learned, so if you look at this patch, is really messy. If you look at these, they're relatively clean. These might need a little extra. But what I did with these, which was a mistake, was put glue in the middle, push it down, let it dry a little bit, and then put extra glue around the edges as needed. Theoretically not bad, but the 6000, what's it called? E6000 glue, it just got a little stringy, so it just, you know, it got a little messy. Not my ideal. Up here, what I did, where it's a little cleaner, is I traced the outline on the other side, let the glue get a little bit tacky, and then I put it down. And that seems to work a little better there. All right, so I finished up. I'm outside so you can see the light reflecting in the sequins a little bit more. Overall, I like it. It needs to be glued more for sure. You can see that the leaves are starting to come off a little bit. But overall, I really like it. I like the tiger. I think that what I was the least sure about actually turned out being the best part of it. I think another piece of advice is definitely to get some more pliable patches. These flowers are really stiff patches, so they're a little harder to work with. Might try ironing them on actually, but overall I really am happy with how this turned out. It is very sparkly and I like it.